too close. I mean, it does look good on you, but...
Yes. Work.
We are so anxious.
Yeah.
Like the Ginuwine song.
Yeah, but not in the fun, anxious sort of way.
No.
In the, oh my God, what's going to happen to me in my life sort of way.
Yeah, like crippling depression, anxiety.
Yeah, like that.
That's fun.
And you say it with a smile because that's how
Right?
bad it is.
Exactly.
It's so bad.
So fun.
Oh, God.
We're good.
We're
We're so good. What are you anxious about today?
Me?
Today in particular.
Today? Oh, shoot.
One thing.
You know what? I'm a substitute teacher, so today I was in a classroom, and the teacher was still in the classroom. It's interesting because children are a lot like, well,
Animals?
kind of. They can't serve two masters. It's interesting. They really can't. Like
they're
they don't
loyal to one teacher
at a time. They don't know what to do.
Oh,
So
very interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic, but I promise you it's so real. But yeah, so when there's two teachers in the room, she was just kind of giving me the rundown, and eventually she wasn't giving me the rundown anymore. She just like
Let you kind of take over.
not even like she just wasn't going to the meeting. But I even didn't know what to do because obviously it's her classroom, so I'm gonna always defer to her when she's there.
Right.
But then it's like she's not leaving. I don't even know what she's doing at this point.
What?
She's not talking to me. She's just kind of like running around and doing stuff. But I'm like, am I supposed to be watching you do it? Like, is this pertaining to the lesson today? I don't really know. I'm a little anxious, like
Yeah.
walking into a class. I'm so glad you're here to tell me what we're doing, but
Don't know what we're doing.
and that's making me more anxious
Right.
because you're physically here and I'm feeling like I'm supposed to be getting information from you about the class that's going on right this second.
Right now, the children are watching me with their eyeballs.
And I know that you're gonna leave eventually. Yeah, but that's kind of like one moment today where I was just thinking, oh, okay.
That's giving me anxiety. I feel like this pit in my stomach.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what it is? Like, it's just, there's a bunch of kids and then there's
Yeah.
you, and you have to establish dominance right away.
Right away. Or
It's
else
just-
they'll piss all over you.
That's not an exaggeration.
They will literally piss on you.
Piss everywhere. Just pee
On
everywhere.
the walls, on the ceiling.
I'm not kidding. If you let them, Charlie,
Yes.
they will pee everywhere. What about you? Anxious moments today?
Oh my God. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh my God. So today I met this famous rod builder and his associates.
Okay, first you gotta back it all the way up because
Oh.
our listeners, I guarantee, do not know what a rod builder is.
Oh, a fishing rod builder.
Her white boyfriend.
Shut up. We don't need to go into details. Okay, yes, my boyfriend. Why do you do that?
You have to clarify.
Every single time. Just in case you guys forgot. He found this guy who is famous for building rods and weaving patterns and whatever. And we met him today and his other business associates. And I'm the only black person. I'm the only sign of color. Everything is just.
Yes, and she still has braids, so there's no hiding it.
Yeah, I still had braids. Oh my God. So yeah, but I met everybody and they were all super nice, but I was so nervous. I was like, please, like, don't be weird, Charlie. Say the right things, Charlie. Like, don't, because I do this thing where if I'm not interested, like, I'm just not hearing you. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to respond back. I've been, so I had to make an effort to be interested and engaged, and I'm like looking at my boyfriend. I was like, please take over. I had plans. I don't know anything about this, like fishing. I'm just like, okay.
Why is that an anxious feeling?
Just being different, I think.
Oh.
Actually, it was a mixture of knowing that I'm different and trying not to make myself stand out, if that makes sense to you.
I mean, I get it because you know, that tightrope we've been walking for a long time,
Right.
but it's just interesting that we make the mental effort to try to be invisible when that's literally impossible.
Yeah.
And you are standing out and you
Hi.
are special and
Here are my braids.
they know you have braids. They know they can't do that.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad, but I was just like, make a good impression. Like, don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass you two as a couple, and make sure you say like please and thank you. And because they were just giving me all this stuff and like showing me around their home, and I was like, wow, this is so sweet. Like, what are you about to say?
Nothing. I think it's nice.
Your face.
I think it's nice.
I don't believe you.
It does sound a lot like that initial scene from Get Out when he met the
family. Oh my God, yeah,
were
everybody's like, here.
Nice. I always think that, but you know, I don't know. I wasn't there. Maybe they don't get company very often.
Maybe. Because there was a lot of, oh, this is what I do, and this is how I started, and da-da-da-da. And it was interesting. It wasn't like, I'm like, oh my God, please shut up. Like, I really enjoyed their company, and they seemed like genuinely nice people, but the anxiety came on my behalf. It's like, do I belong here?
So anxious.
Meet me at 11:30. Love it when you're talking dirty, said I'm so... Anxiety.
Yeah, I guess I have a lot of sources of anxiety now that I think about it. Just a lot.
Oh.
A lot.
Like too much.
A lot.
And you know what? I was trying to think of some, and I'm like, I don't know if I have any. And you brought up a good point. You're like, maybe you don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
And you're like, dig deep. And I'm like, I don't remember. I don't know.
I'm not trying to make you anxious by trying to remember what makes you anxious. Don't worry. I have enough for
the both of us.
I promise you I do.
I'm sure I believe that.
Things that I'm anxious about. I find myself, I don't breathe sometimes. Like, I stop breathing.
Like you hold your breath?
On accident. No, seriously. When I'm driving in traffic too, I have to catch myself and tell myself to breathe. And then I do breathing exercises because I've learned that that's a thing under stress. Like, people stop breathing and they don't know that they stop breathing.
Wow. I'm sorry you have to experience that. I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while, but I'm more cognizant of it now. And now that I see how often it happens, I'm really literally practicing breathing. I do feel the difference immediately, and that's why I've been doing 4x4 breathing exercises.
Yes, in for 4, out for 4?
Yes. So that's been helpful with that temporary, I don't know, anxiousness. But I have to dig into the reason why I'm anxious.
Why you
at
stop
all.
breathing?
Yeah. So I have to do this deep dive. And then I realized when it happened today. I was on my way here to record, and I was like, okay, I gotta make this recording session. And I'm like, but like, why is that stressful? I like doing this. But then I'm like, I really didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I was up last night doing all those assignments. So I stayed up last night doing the assignments, and then of course I turned in the assignment. This one is not as bad as last time, but at 11:48 is not that bad. But of course I had to be leaving for work at 7 a.m. Like, there was no, it has to be at 7 a.m., which means you had to get ready before then.
Yes.
So I'm like, if I go back and trace all the things that happened. In between all that was the whole non-lesson plan day with the kids and yeah.
Right.
So that was a lot.
It's pretty hectic. I'm lost just trying to imagine it.
It sounds confusing. If I listen to this played back, I'm probably going to be like, yo, lady, get your it's just too much.
Exactly, way too much.
But I guess everything matters, and maybe that's why I get so anxious. While I was in traffic, I was listening to YouTube videos on how to set up the podcast conference the way I would like to.
Oh, so your mind had like 80 windows open, and you were trying to watch them all at once.
Oh, so I'm literally picturing this, like Google Chrome with the 80 windows.
Like, so when you pinch and you see all the windows, you're trying to see that all at once and absorb it, and you can't. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Just
knock it
stop
off.
It.
Okay.
Just stop it.
Stop.
You know, you're right. You're right. With some bass. No, there is truth to that. And I know it's one of those things where don't do that. It's one of those things where you know you're doing it, but I've been working this way so long that I don't always know when it's starting. And like, I know how to stop it, but I don't
You don't want
it.
to?
I think I'm so fearful that I won't do one of the things. Like, I need to finish school. I'm almost done. Like,
Please do not finish school, because it's been a long time coming.
Shut up. Okay, I know that. You don't think I think about that? I think about that too all the time. I'm like, well, this has to be number one. I have to finish. I have to do it right. I'm doing very well in all my classes, just so you know.
Oh, high five.
Yay.
Boop.
But it's because I've made it like the priority.
you said it has to be done. It has to be priority. It has to be number one. Does it have to be?
Oh, absolutely.
So that there's no flexibility, there's no negotiation with that.
Nope.
Okay.
It has to be because it links to too many different things. If I don't finish, I don't get my own classroom, and then it's just like I don't get stability.
That's your career.
And it's like whatever time I have to work on things that I care about, like the show, disappears because I don't have bread.
You are allowed a day, but it's the whole thing like, oh, I can't get started back up. That's something that you're going to have to work on. That's your motivation. You know what I mean? That's your persistence. That's your goal setting. You're going to have to get yourself out of that. But I would like to see you not beat yourself up for just relaxing, because you don't do that.
Yeah, no, not well. Something I'm working on, guys.
Even when she's relaxing, she's like, all right, next business idea.
Because when I get relaxed, I get all these ideas. And then I'm like, I must act on these
right now.
Immediately. And if I don't, then I need to create a plan in order to act on them.
Oh my God.
I mean,
you just need like a dimmer on your brain settings. Just like
click, click, click.
All this talk of anxiety is really
making me anxious.
I'm sleepy. Like I feel it in the tops of my eyeballs. Like it's just like
now she's sleepy. Oh, great.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Getting older, you would think it would cause anxiety. I mean, I guess for me it does in some sort of ways. Not like age itself, but everything that comes with age, like societal norms, like getting married and having children and owning property and having a business and stuff like that. That's what gives me anxiety.
In a lot of those ways, I've released a lot of those expectations for my life. Like, I guess
you're already married.
I got married to have kids, and have a family and all that. But now I'm just like, there's not enough money for children. I need to finish school. I need to do these things. Does my child want to eat? I think that'd be nice, right?
I'm really hungry.
Help me with this. I need the brightness to stay on. How do things work?
To stay on?
Mm-hmm.
Look. Have you heard of swiping up? Bam.
No, not that. It's already. Well, I meant like the sun. I need this.
You need the sun?
No, I need the freaking. It goes off after like 30 seconds. I need it to stay on.
Oh, then that sounds like a you problem.
It's a stupid iPhone thing.
No, it's not, because my don't do that.
Well, you drain your battery and you keep your screen dirty, and I don't like that about you.
You know what? Things are gonna touch the screen, so keep it dirty.
And it's just so funny because you will be the first to go over somebody's house and like dust off their like drawer.
What are you talking about?
Or their coffee table, and to see if there's dust on it, and look back at your finger like, oh my God.
There you go.
So dirty.
Wow, that's like blue now.
Hey, did you turn off my sunset thing?
Oh yeah, I did. I thought that's what you wanted.
I like a warm temperature. Ah, it's so cold. More warm.
A warm temperature.
How come?
I think I don't know.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah. Yay! Touching things.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Sidebar. Now I know. Now I'm ready. And now it's
Look
so
at you
bright.
asking me for help with technology.
It's an eye thing, so I expect you to know.
I don't usually know, actually. Give me a list of songs that turned 20 today.
I have one.
Or this year.
You're gonna freak out.
What song?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
My loneliness is killing me.
And
I must confess, I still believe.
Hit it.
Still believe.
Way up there. You see, like,
whatever.
The white girl trying to catch me. I still believe.
A white girl trying to do what now?
Catch the beat.
Oh.
Actually, never mind. Flipping under, don't stop the beat. Under, don't stop the beat. And the DJ mixes in. Don't stop the beat, don't stop the beat. Gotta feel the rhythm, gotta feel the rhythm. In your toes, in your legs. Gone, whoops upside your head.
I can't with you. I can't. In your toes, in your legs. Whoops upside your head. Whoops upside your head.
Then they mix that song in. can't breathe. So
Remember our breathing exercises now.